Greetings, everyone. Welcome to this session, Learn to Thrive in Your Career, Fee-Waived Courses for Workplace Success. My name is Delia Burnett, and I will be the moderator. I would like to quickly mention the format of this session. Your microphones will be muted until the presentation ends. The presentation will be approximately 15 minutes with 5 minutes for Q&A. If you have any questions during the presentations, please use the chat feature to post them. I will respond to them if I can, otherwise they will be addressed during the Q&A. The chat feature looks like a dialog box, as you can see on this slide. Follow the red dot, and it can be found towards the top of the page or down the center bottom. Please keep it open so you can quickly write your questions or read what others are typing. Additionally, this session is being recorded and will be posted. You will be able to access this video as well as all other videos from the open house at a later time. I would like to now introduce you to your presenter, Tara Waters, HRD Instructional Supervisor. Take it away, Tara.
Good morning, and thank you all for being here. I'd like to extend a welcome to each of you for signing up for Workforce Continuing Education's first virtual open house. We thank you for taking the time to attend our session. Learn to Thrive in Your Career, Fee-Waived Courses for Workplace Success. Delia mentioned that she and I both have the title of Instructional Supervisor, and what that means is we are the folks who are charged with coordinating and creating classes for our department. And Delia and I spent quite a bit of time coming up with a title for this session, Learn to Thrive in Your Career. And what really stands out for us in the title is thrive. And what does thrive mean for you? Thrive can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people, depending upon where you are in your employment and in your career. A lot of times we think about the salary that we need to earn, and that is a critical component of our career. But we also have considerations like benefits. That can include healthcare benefits, and it can also include other benefits such as tuition reimbursement, opportunity for growth. Many people need to have a chance for advancement in their jobs to feel like they are thriving. Opportunity to serve. If you're the type of individual who is driven by helping others, that might be something that you need to thrive. Flexibility and remote work. Those are probably on a lot of people's list now, particularly if you have perhaps small children who might be working from home to do their schoolwork virtually. Whatever Thrive means to you, we are delighted to tell you that Wake Tech has a program that can support you in those endeavors to seek that type of employment opportunity. Our program is Human Resources Development. HRD launched more than 40 years ago, and it is the only program in our college that is specifically designed to help workers who are in transition. And if you look here to the right, this is a map of our state, and all of those blue pinpoints represent community colleges. There are 58 community colleges across our state that run from the mountains to the coast, and no matter where you are in the state, you are probably within a relatively close distance of a community college. And each community college is required to have an HRD program. And I'm proud to say that Wake Tech Community College has the largest and robust number of class offerings under the HRD program. We have classes at various locations, including campuses, partner sites, and online. And we have made quite a bit of shift with the pandemic to really increase the number of online classes that we have. Another thing that really distinguishes us is that our classes are available to job seekers at no cost through a fee waiver. The types of courses that are offered in our department vary quite a bit. HRD classes are short-term training opportunities, and unlike some program areas, you do not have to wait until a semester starts before you actually take a class. You can take a class almost any day of the week. We have something starting. Our department offers classes in a variety of categories. We have about 10 main categories that distinguish each of our classes. The first, employability skills, is those general classroom skills that you need to be successful in the workplace. Those include your resume writing classes, interview skills, and other things that would help you stand out as you're seeking employment. We also have labs. What distinguishes a lab is that it has open entry, so you can join a lab at any point and come when you need help. You don't have to come the first day and stay until the end. You can come in and out as you need assistance. Career planning and assessment is also very important to help you identify what you like and what you might want to pivot to as you move forward in your career. And technology, of course, we all want to leverage technology to be successful. And we can show you how to use what is available on your computer to be able to stand out among other applicants. Motivation and retention is another category. We don't want you just to gain employment, but we want you to be able to advance in your career. Financial literacy, we spend quite a bit of time looking at that subject because we understand that being able to manage finances is really important, particularly when you are in transition. So we have a host of courses that are in that subject area. And then we have about 3 classes that focus on specific types of training: construction, human service work, and corrections. Working Smart is also another class that we have that will be offered in a future presentation. I believe that presentation is at 11:30. So how do we offer these classes? Well, as I mentioned, we have to pivot quite a bit when the pandemic happened. So we have transitioned a large number of our classes to a virtual learning format. We use Moodle as our learning management system, and Moodle is the system that we use at Wake Tech, but you may be familiar with another system, perhaps Blackboard or Canvas, or a number of other systems are also in place, but Moodle is very user-friendly, so we use that to host a lot of our classes. We also use Zoom and Teams to create that live feel that you have like today, and using Teams so that you can connect with others who are also taking your classes. Traditionally, we have most of our classes in person. We have just a very limited number of classes that are actually in person at this time. We have classes at our partner site, the NC Works Career Center, which is located in Raleigh at 1830B Tillery Place. We have classes that are available for you to go on site if you are someone who is comfortable coming in person and likes that in-person feel. We also have a limited number of testing that we are offering in person because we are not able to do that standardized testing remotely. And we may have additional classes added in the spring of 2021. We'll have to continue on to monitor what's going on, and we will always keep you posted via our website. And speaking of our website, the best way to learn about our program is to visit us online at hrd.waketech.edu. That's hrd.waketech.edu. And this is a wonderful place for you to find out all you need to know about our department and to stay current. The most important thing that you can do on this website is to view all HRD classes. You can see every single HRD class that is listed in our catalog. And you'll also be able to see about upcoming classes that are currently scheduled. If there are classes that we currently offer but don't have a scheduled date, you will be able to see those as well. So you can go there and click on the Notify Me tool to see when that class will be offered next. For example, we have a class in clinical research. That class is not currently scheduled and will probably be scheduled again in the spring. So if you visit our website and click on the Notify Me tool, you'll receive an update when that class is scheduled again. Our website also allows you to reserve a seat. You can reserve a seat online for any of our scheduled classes. We have a reservation system that is a little bit different than some other departments where you're actually registering. This just lets us know that you are planning to attend the class. You can also review the fee waiver guidelines. As I mentioned, the fee waiver allows students to take the class at no cost. So what do we have that is coming up really soon? As I mentioned, you do not have to wait until the beginning or the end of a semester. We have classes that are starting all the time. For example, if you wanted to start a class this week, we have a class starting um, on the 6th that you could sign up for and get into that class right away. Work histories, resumes, and applications. That's just an example of how we try to make the classes available
HVAC.
to you on a consistent and regular
I'm here wanting
basis.
to talk about my story. You know,
And we
I
also have resume
graduated
classes coming up soon, a digital literacy class. We also, I apologize, it looks like I was muted for a moment. We also have classes that will allow you to look at a specific industry. Real estate is a very popular program. So we have a class coming up very soon that looks at the real estate industry. So you can consider that as an option if you want to look at that before you delve into spending a lot of time in a particular training. Technology tools, the class here at the top is coming up in a week or so. You can learn about your technology skills and how to leverage those for the career that you're looking for. So just continue to look at our website to look at the classes that are coming up. One of our most popular classes is how to make money when you don't have a job. We have lots of students who sign up for that class because it gives you a chance to really find out how you can um, use what you have and creatively position yourself to make income at any time from your own home. So consider that class. LinkedIn, if you're using social media, that is a really important way for you to connect with employers. Many employers are using LinkedIn to connect with you to make sure that the information that they're seeking is found on your LinkedIn page. We can help you with that. As I continue in this presentation, I'd like to take a few minutes just to highlight a couple of particularly important classes for our department. One of our favorite classes to help students connect with is a unique program called the Career Transitions Forum, CTF. And what the Career Transitions Forum is, it is a unique series of lectures and presentations that will allow you to have a different topic on a weekly basis. On Thursdays from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. via Zoom, you can connect with our facilitator who will have engaging speakers, and those speakers include professionals from recruitment firms, corporations, and a variety of backgrounds who have a wealth of information that can tell you about what it takes to compete in today's workforce. New participants can join each week because that is an open lab. And you can also take advantage of the opportunity for career coaching and advising. It's available from a team of individuals who have been vetted, and those individuals are industry experts. They will meet with you one-on-one in order to assess where you are and help you prepare to land the job that you are seeking. So consider the Career Transitions Forum. You can find out more information about that, and that website link will be posted in the chat as well. In our careers today, there is a very strong need for credentials. Almost every industry has a credential, whether you are in plumbing or whether you're in human resources. Industry professionals need to distinguish themselves by having something that validates their skills. And one way to do that is through a program at our college called the National Career Readiness Certificate, the NCRC. And this confirms that you have the ability and the skills to be able to succeed in the workforce. It tests in three main areas: applied math, graphic literacy, workplace documents. You can earn a certificate at 4 different levels: platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. And you can show this credential and add it to your resume. Many employers are starting to require the NCRC credential, and that is something that you can take advantage of. This is managed by ACT, the same folks who do the college entrance exam. So consider taking the NCRC and signing up for that credential. While there is a fee for the credential, but we do offer the preparation for this credential at no cost through the fee waiver for qualified individuals. So I've talked a lot about the fee waiver. What is the fee waiver? It's this form to your right here. This is what we use to determine if you are qualified to take the class at no cost. This is a very simple form. It is a self-identifying form. You provide some very basic information, and individuals are able to qualify for the fee waiver through four main ways. Anyone who is unemployed can qualify for the fee waiver. If you've received notice of a pending layoff, you also qualify for the fee waiver. If you are working and eligible for the federal earned income tax, or working and earn wages at or below the federal poverty guidelines, you qualify. So in order to complete the fee waiver process and officially register for the class, because as I said on the website, you can reserve a seat and tell us that you're planning to come, we're going to issue a Wake Tech email account to you, and you just simply fill out this form, send it back from your Wake Tech email account, and that completes your registration. The registration is very simple. As I mentioned, you don't have to provide any supporting documentation, you don't have to provide proof of income, and you don't have to provide any of your transcripts, because we want you to be able to come into the college very easily and very quickly so that you can access the training that is going to help you to be successful. So as I mentioned, the best way to connect with our classes is to visit us online at hrd.waketech.edu. Once you're at that website, you're going to be able to see all the classes that we have coming up. You can select one class or you can select multiple classes and register for those classes there. Once you select those classes, we will know that you're planning to come. That lets us know that you have reserved a seat in that class. We will provide you with a Wake Tech email account and provide you with that fee waiver. Once you send your fee waiver back to us from your Wake Tech email account, then you will be able to come and attend those classes. And that is the same process for all of our classes, whether they are offered remotely or if they are offered in person. So we encourage you to sign up for Wake Tech HRD classes. If you have not been in a class in a long time, this is a great place to start. Our instructors are kind, caring, and very welcoming. They will meet you where you are. You'll also be able to connect and network with other job seekers and be able to find out the current trends that are happening in the world of work, what is current in interviewing, what is current in resume writing, what is current in making you stand out from other applicants. So please visit us online at hrd.waketech.edu. And then once you connect with HRD, perhaps you may have an interest in taking other courses, and we can help you identify other department areas that might be able to support additional training that you have an interest in. So now that brings us to our Q&A time.
Does anyone have any questions?
Hi, I do.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello, my name is Gwen, and the question that I would have is this is a training program to get into um, a different line of work, correct?
It can be if you are or if you are looking to remain in your field, you can stay in your field, or if you're looking to pivot to something else, we can help you pivot to another career by identifying what skills you have that are transferable.
Okay. Um, I'm sorry, I didn't hear everything that you said like 15 minutes ago. I'm sorry. Um, because I was trying to get assistance on like the apprentice program, right? You know about the
Yes,
apprentice. I'm sorry.
yes, I do.
Okay. So I wanted to, would you say that you're like the apprentice program? I mean, you, your program is um, studying the course for employment. Except
So apprentice programs are very specific and focus on a specific job, and they have a connection with an employer. We support apprenticeship programs, but what we do, we're kind of a step before you get to apprenticeship programs. We can help you explore a career to see if that is something that you're actually interested in. For example, you may be interested in the healthcare field. We have exploration courses that will say to you, hey, this is what it's like to work in healthcare, in say medical billing and coding, and then you can determine if that is something that's of interest to you. And then with an apprenticeship program, there are actually very established guidelines that you have to participate in and have certain work requirements as well. We support the apprenticeship programs, and one requirement for many apprenticeship programs is to earn that credential that I mentioned, the NCRC. I believe there is a session a little bit later about apprenticeships. So we are different from apprenticeships, but we support you in helping you identify what types of career you might be interested in.
okay. Do you have more information about your program that I can read? Because I didn't see anything.
Sure.
That,
If you are able to visit us online at hrd.waketech.edu. And
okay.
also, if you can reach out to me, I'm going to put up my contact information here. If you can reach out to me, we can have a conversation to help really connect you with what you're looking to do.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Are there other questions?
Gwendolyn, I put Tara's email address in the chat if you're able to access that, as well as our website. Um, we are now at 2 minutes past our time. Uh, so we will have to end this session at this moment, but please reach out to both Tara and myself if you have any additional questions concerning HRD.